because I can see some dry areas here. It'll be a very light oil, but for the most part, her two-strand twists are staying together. There's not much that I need to do. And I'm going to turn her a little bit so that you can see here. It's coming along really nicely, and you can see once again where we did the brick layering method due to her hair being soft and what we call fine. Like I say, I don't get into the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s of hair. I'm a little old school when it comes down to that. I was raised by a cosmetologist. So, hey. But for the most part, it looks good. They're coming along nicely. It really, really, really look good. And I'm going to turn it back around this way because I got my plant stand there. And I don't want to knock it over. So here's the other side. Everything looks well. And as I said, she loves her center part. So we did give her a center part. Now you can tell where she keeps it tied down. Look at her. They laying. They're laying. But everything looks intact. They're coming along very, very nicely. Very nicely. I'm not going to mist her hair any because she will be leaving, going into the elements. But I am going to do a light oil on her. But for the most part, she's looking really good. They're coming along nicely. And the size that we chose as they grow and mature, they'll become solid and they'll complement her lock grid. All right, so let me get my hand sanitizer again. My wipe. All right, thank you all for joining. Greatly appreciate it. So we're just going to take and oil her scalp just a little bit. Put a little bit of oil on her. Not a whole lot. Less is more. If any of you know anything about the interior design field, Mies van der Rohe, he said less is more. So she doesn't need a whole lot. And then, of course, I'll give her famous massage. My favorite massage. I love my clients.
We could be in mid-conversation. Start massaging.
Mid-conversation, you'll see her close her eyes and hush real quick. So what I'm going to do is just lightly massage, because I don't even want to disturb them too much. But what I am doing is massaging in the parted areas for her to make sure she's good, and also to ensure that the scalp is moisturized here. It's always about the care and attention. And this is another thing that I like to do with my clients, is to massage their temples. I even do it with my kids, my younger kids as well. But I thank you all for tuning in. This is Diana's 2-week checkup. She is utilizing the Locked and Loaded 12-month journey journal as her guide to not only document her process and progress, but also use it as a Q&A to ask me questions along the way. I do have a copy too. But she's utilizing it to ask me questions so that she may be informed about this process. But they are coming along great.
And that
Looking
massage feels
good. Looking good.
And before we go, we gotta talk about this shirt.
Okay. Who is your,
Yes.
I don't barber you, but
you are my stylist.
Yeah.
So who's your stylist? Miss Yate. And you guys are witnessing part of the reason. Well, I'll say no. You're actually witnessing the whole reason. You see, I'm getting a whole massage in here, guys.
Yep. And what I'm preparing to do, she doesn't know this, but I'm gonna clean up her neck again. That's another advantage of having a stylist who barbers. I can also keep the neckline clean.
There you go.
So if she decided to pull her hair up, she could.
Yes. And I also want to add, because this is also the magic of having you as a stylist, is that...
I'll let you talk while I grab that.
Is that, like, I can come to Yate for anything. Whether I text her, whether I call her. And this is just a 2-week check-in. This is not really an actual service. But I'm able to build such a relationship with her that I could just say, hey girl, I just want to make sure my hair is coming along. And it's not a problem to come to her. So, and I know a lot of clients feel like that as well. Because she's also at the mall. So you can walk in. I'm sure if you're in the mall and you walk in and say, hey, can you look at my hair? And of course, if she has the time, she'll do it, you know. But of course, if she's with a client, that might be another conversation. But you can always reach out. So that's
most definitely. Call me, text me. If I don't answer right away, I will get to you.
Yes.
So what I'm preparing to do right now is tighten up her neckline, basically.
And I'm gonna try to stay still because it makes
Yeah,
she. Once it gets in the middle.
And I'm going to show you a technique that I do to assist with that. But nonetheless, we're going to get it done. We're going to get it done. All right. Okay.
All right, stay still.
Let's get it. There we go. Hold on. Okay, you ready? So what I do with her is I kind of put my hand on her neck. Ain't no kind of. I put my hand on her neck to relax it so that she's okay with it. But she still kind of jumps a little bit. How does that feel? And I'm always mindful to ask my clients, how does these any of my trimmers feel on their neck?
Yeah. Yeah, for me, I think it's the middle of my neck that I think I'm just
Right back here.
Yeah, just naturally twisting. So
Gotcha. So I also anticipate her jumping. So I have to be mindful of that too. There we go. You notice that
I don't know why I'm jumping more. Maybe because we have an audience now. Normally I'm more still.
It's okay. It's okay. I feel you. I see you. Yeah, and this is part for me, the maintenance and making sure everything looks nice. She's groomed well, and she's good to go. Alrighty. Alright, that's that.
There you go.
And
This is our 2-week check-in.
I know for our 2-week check-in.
So when would you say I should come back?
I think another 2 weeks, because you'll be right at 1 month,
Okay.
and then you're going to be good to go. So
That sounds
at that point, we will, always got to do a stringent. At that point, we will do her retightening.
All right.
So we'll come live again, because that'll be actually 1 month for
my actual retwist.
for her actual retwist.
So exciting.
All right. Thank you all for joining. We greatly appreciate your time. These locks are coming along, and she's utilizing her locked and loaded journal to document her progress, as well as put down her thoughts about this process for her. But they look very good. They are holding together really nicely, and she's on her way. Week 2.
Thank you. And I just thought of one more thing, if you permit.
That's fine.
Is her book. She also has a book
Oh, okay.
that I wanted, because one of my favorite things to talk about.
This
No,
one?
your book.
Oh, my book.
You see?
Oh, okay. My bad. Okay, so I have resources that I keep on hand, y'all. This is no lie. The African American Women's Guide to Natural Hair Care by Talani Kennard. This is like my Bible. And as you can see, I highlight it, I write in it, I reference it a lot. And also, because I care for and start a lot of locks, I use Nakina Evans' hair locking, everything you need to know about African dread and natural Nubian locks. So these are two of my reference books, or 2 go-to books that I always have on my person. If I'm in here, it's here. If I'm in my room, it's on the nightstand. Because I never know when I get a thought, or I come across something, or I want to look something up. And I just came across this. Let me show you. Here's an actual image of her tying
Oh, cool.
the hair, and you utilize that same method.
You see?
Wow.
Intuition. But,
All right,
but
go
this
ahead.
is why I wanted to bring up your book.
Uh-huh.
Because
Hey, I'm sorry. Hey, Kimmy, thank you for joining. Greatly appreciate it.
hello, Kimmy.
Thank you.
And the reason why I wanted to bring up her book is because she will bring up everyone else's things. and forget to bring up her stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I think you guys, part of the reason why I'm so happy we're documenting this process is because you guys get to see her in real time. And like as far as the stylist that she is, and this is her book that's currently out on Amazon, that if you take the time to read it, you can understand the kind of person that is doing this work. One of my favorite things she says that is so inspiring is that she always, it's a quote she always says. She says, I have a second chance at my first love.
Oh yeah.
And I love when she says that, and it actually inspires me to work hard too, especially on tough days. So I want you to take a chance to buy this book, read this book, because my mother, I have a Haitian mother, and one thing she taught me was don't let nobody play in your head. Though, like when she told me to go to school, and maybe this is black mothers, period. Don't let nobody play with your don't let people touch your hair, play with your hair. And when you pick a stylist, pick a good stylist. So that was half of the advice that I got. So thank you. So please.
I try not to get emotional with it. The more I am with clients, getting new clients consistently, which is good. It's also sometimes a challenge for new stylists. But I say that to say this. I am very, very grateful that things happened the way they did for me to be in this position, in this place at this time, having all the experiences that I've had to get me here. I do understand now why I loved it as a child, and for me to be led back to this point, no choice of my own. A life event happened. If you get the book, you'll know. But nonetheless, I really, really am grateful at getting a second chance at my first love, and I put everything into it. I give it all that I have. Sometimes I can't even express how I feel to be doing this at this time. I'm just grateful. I can't express it. It's like I get a second chance at it. So I'm going to do everything I can, put myself in the best position that I can, learn as much as I can to better myself so that I'll be of better service, and my skill sets are that are great for my clients. So I'm just grateful. I'm grateful. And like she says, it's still new to me having my book, which I've authored before, but this is different because I actually wrote it myself. The other one was a compilation. It was a anthology, so it's a lot of different authors. So I had a small part in a larger book. But this one, I wrote all of it myself. And I'm always looking out for others, which is why she was like, okay, we're going to have to move that from over here and put it here so people can see. So not only is it a reminder of what I've been able to accomplish, but also I share the space with other great authors like Talani Kennard, Nikita Evans, and you hand me Tora's book, please. And Tora, which she has 2 books, but this is one that's related to the hair industry, which is very instrumental for individuals who are starting their lock journey. It has some very poignant questions. It provides you with a lot of information and things that you want to think about along this journey. But with that being said, we've been on quite some time. I don't want the video to be too long where you don't want to take it in its entirety. But I appreciate your time. And once again, for those of you who are catching this on the replay, thank you so much. If you have any questions, please place them below. Do share this broadcast. We believe that it is something that is somewhat cutting edge, because you don't see many people who have their loctician, a barber stylist, or a natural hair stylist, and the actual client going through the process together. It's unscripted, it's raw, it's real. This is what you get. So I am Yate, the barber stylist, the most trusted name in barber and natural hair with care. I am located in Columbiana Mall. If any of you are here in Columbia, South Carolina, more specifically the Harbison Irmo area, I work with the franchise No Grease, which is based out of Charlotte. We have 2 locations here, one in Columbiana Mall, the other one on Gervais Street. Of course, I work for the one that is in Columbiana. We're open 7 days a week, mall hours. Anytime the mall is open, we're open unless we have a corporate meeting or some kind of special function related to the franchise as a whole. I have special days that I work because I have private clients, as well as my elderly clients that I go see. And I'm a little more seasoned, so I do have to take time for myself, which is very, very important. I'm also a disabled veteran. So those are things that I have to do to take care of me, so I can in turn take care of my clients and service my customers as well. So that's all I have. Diana, do you have any closing remarks, anything that you want to share with our audience?
No, I will say this is always a pleasure, and anyone that knows me be on camera. I only come on camera for special people. So Yate is very special, and I just want to say one thing about her book. The reason why I keep bringing it up is because even if you're not into hair or whatever your thing is, what I love about this book, when I read this book, every time I think of Yate now, I think about what do I want to do in life and how can I approach it the way Yate does it. So I hope there's something that you're passionate about in life, and if you haven't found it yet, I hope that Yate's story is a reminder that you can either go back and find something that you always loved, or maybe find something new, and it's never too late.
Yeah, it's never too late.
Yeah, so that's
never too late.
Final remarks. So
wow.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. We greatly appreciate it. Another video coming soon. Just continue to follow this lock journey of us, the both of us, cutting edge, doing this for you, the lock community, natural hair community, and may you be inspired along your journey, whatever that journey may be. Take care. Remember to embrace your natural hair and celebrate your real roots with real roots love and real roots pride. So we're out until next time. Yes. Thank you.